afternoon and welcome to the Caito-Wagner Hall groundbreaking. We are delighted that you could be here with us today to celebrate this momentous occasion. My name is Jennifer Plumley and I serve as the Executive Director of the Center for Academic Success and Engagement. My role at the university allows me to focus on and support the first-year students in their success. As many of you remember, the first year of college is an exciting time. It's a time where students explore their newfound independence, grow in their thinking and intellectual capabilities, and form lifelong friendships. The first year matters, and at Marian University, we strive to create an exceptional experience for our first-year students. This includes providing students with opportunities to engage in best practices and develop critical skills on how to succeed while connecting to academic and co-curricular resources and programs. As Marian University continues to grow and develop innovative ways to support its students, I'm excited to share that the Caito-Wagner Hall will continue to enhance and transform the first-year experience at Marian University. Beginning in August of 2021, 210 first-year students will call Caito Hall their home. It will be a place where friendships are formed and memories are made, where students live, laugh, and learn. Designed with the first-year student in mind, Caito-Wagner Hall will allow students to connect their residential and academic experience. Whether it be through a study group or a teaching demonstration in our community kitchen, Caito-Wagner is designed to create an immersive educational experience where learning is not limited to the classroom. Think about the conversations we are going to overhear. Conversations where students share their fears and goals while supporting their similarities and learning from their differences. The collaborative learning environment continues throughout the building with state-of-the-art visual equipment. Students can work collaboratively on team projects or watch a movie together and relax. The building was designed with community in mind. Students have the opportunity to share amenities throughout the building. The space also allows for flexibility and adaptability based on the needs of the students. Under the direction of Kate Doty, the Director of Housing and Residence Life, Caito-Wagner Hall will become an important place on campus where students are able to connect and engage with one another. Students will be able to participate in programs and residential curriculum where their academics and personal needs are met. This is a space where students will feel safe and welcomed. We are excited about this new addition to our campus community. At this time, I would like to introduce Sister Mary Beth to the podium.
As Jennifer said, I'm Sister Mary Beth Ginoli. I am a Sister of St. Francis from Oldenburg. I am a 1978 graduate of Marian, and I am privileged to serve as Vice President for Mission Effectiveness here at Marian. So let us pause to remember that we are in the presence of God, and God is in our presence. Creator God, we ask your blessing on this construction project. Remind us often that we are called to be good stewards of the earth and of our talents. Bless all those who have made this project possible by their gifts of time, talent, and treasure. Keep all who take part in this project safe as they work to create a new living space for Marian students. Help us to embrace the inconvenience that construction causes with humor and patience. Keep us mindful of the outcome and focused on the future. Bless the students who will benefit from this new living and learning space in the near future and the distant future. Through the intercession of Saints Francis and Clare, as well as St. Vincent Ferrer, the patron saint of construction, we ask these blessings in all your holy names. Amen.
Amen.
And And I'd now like to welcome President Elsner to the podium.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister. We've had a busy day here on campus with a board meeting and all. This is a day that really connects us to our history, but also our future. The Caito family's been part of Marian for some time, in one way or another. Amanda, or Mandy as we know you, went to school here, and of course, Caitlin, you went, so we've had some Caitos graduate from here, which was awesome. And Phil and Bridget have been very kind to us in many ways over the years, helping with scholarships and the two-year college. And now this summer, we had a nice visit with them about our pressing needs. And of course, I always keep a big list in my pocket. And when I have a chance to visit with someone, I talked about, we have almost 1,000 students living on this campus exactly, or real close by. And we have a number of students who live 3 to a room in rooms that were designed for 2 to a room. And we believe in community and getting along well. Father Barry preaches about this sometime, to be in communion with each other. But you know, familiarity that close can breed little contempt sometimes. And so we wanted to do something about that, but we also have had Doyle Hall, which has been a good staple for us for many years. I see some of our alums out here actually lived in the place, and it looks pretty much the same. We have painted a couple times, and we fixed some carpet, but the bathrooms, etc., are pretty consistent there from the 1960s. So we think it's time to fix it, but it's hard to fix a housing project when it's full all the time, and you have things going on in the summer. So it was really important for the traditional student in the Marian community. They're going to have another they're going to be louder than me, I suspect. But anyway, it was really pressing on us, what were we going to do? And they were kind enough to visit with us, and they talked to us about this, and then we asked them if we could put a name on it, because we always like that. And it's a $15 million project, and they gave a magnanimous key gift. And Mandy now, of course, is a Wagner. Thank you, Donnie, for coming and giving us 2 names. So it would be a Caito Hall. It's a Caito-Wagner Hall. So the family's been a big part of it. Caitlin, you were a great student. I got to give you your diploma. I wasn't around for Mandy, which you were always such a great student. And this housing project has beautiful community spaces. And something Phil and Bridget got excited about, the front door, you know, if there's one thing that illuminates and grounds everything we do here, it's our faith. And to have at the front door of a housing project in the middle of campus for students, a beautiful chapel with, it's going to have beautiful stained glass windows. And then we started talking about this bell tower, and of course your dad lights up for that because it's similar to the one you'd find down at Holy Rosary Parish, his home parish, there down in the east part of the city by Lily. This one's going to be bigger, though. Of course, Phil always likes to go one more step. So this will be a 5.5-story bell tower, and we're really excited about the iconic part that will be. And we're going to name that bell tower in honor of the Sisters of St. Francis of Oldenburg. So it'll be Sister St. Francis Oldenburg Bell Tower. So I thought that would be kind of nice in the middle of campus, and it will be the highest part of campus. If we ring that bell, I'm sure that they'll hear it in Oldenburg and pray for us. That's our intention. So there's going to be Ann Hare. Ann Hare's a graduate of Marian. Dave Hare's a long determined and committed friend of Marian and graduate. And she passed this summer, and after her passing, their family, there's going to be a beautiful garden between between Drew Hall and this, and there'll be a beautiful garden there. So that'll be named for the Hares, and it'll be very, very nice. So key families, people that mean so much to us, and the whole building and its design will have so much meaning. They'll have patron saints in each window from different continents, like our campus is so representative of different races and cultures and backgrounds. and that'll be very meaningful to us. So from top to bottom, it's been very thoughtful of how it's designed. We've had a number of buildings built with a critical partner at Browning Construction, and Craig Cook's here, and you're going to manage another project. You did all this project, isn't this nice? And Greg Jacoby's done with Browning Day. You've been a great friend, both of you, and what you designed for us and how they follow through, so we appreciate you being here today. And so this whole thing, you know, in 2021, you are going to be done on time. Because the students, when they sign up, and we show them pictures of this, you know, they're going to be salivating, and we want to make sure it's done on time. So when this is done, the students will be there right in the middle of campus, and they're going to be very, very happy. And then we can start renovating Doyle Hall. So we have probably 3 to 5 years of upgrading our housing, and that'll be another very good thing for us. We're very blessed to have people that remember what built this community writ large in the Catholic community here in Indianapolis, and they don't forget, and they're good stewards of God's blessings. And we would be very lonely here, very much smaller, and a very lesser service to people of all socioeconomic backgrounds if it wasn't for donors. We're not like the federal government. We can't print money. We actually have to have it and pay out at the end of every month and when the buildings are done. I know you'll be very appreciative of that, and all the workers will. So we have to have people that join in and say, how do we make a better world? Better teachers, better healthcare providers, better business leaders, better ministers and church leaders. Well, higher ed's the vehicle. Higher ed's the vehicle. If you want to advance the common good and how we serve people, you do it here. And we do it here a very certain way. Illumined by the light of faith, strong community ties, teach people how to relate to one another and treat each other well. And so this is no small thing. And so with grateful hearts, we're kind of soft though. I mean, we're doing an indoor groundbreaking. But I don't really run the place. I was told it's going to be indoors, and it started at home with my wife. By the way, who isn't here because I have a daughter having a baby right now, which is pretty exciting. And I noticed while I was speaking, I got a call. I think it's probably Nicole. So I'll find out what they had and announce. But anyway, why don't we come forward? I think, you know, Philip and Bridget would be here, but I think some of you know I should say this. Unfortunately, Phil fell today. And I understand he cut his head a little bit. So he's getting that fixed, but Bridget said he's going home.
Yes.
But we do
Much
have
to her chagrin.
Yeah, I know. I suspect he didn't want to follow orders. But anyway, we love having them here. They're really fun people, but we have the family. So why don't Mandy and Donnie and Caitlin, Browning Day, we have a couple of Brownings here, come on up and do the shovel with us. Jennifer Plumley, would you come up? Kate? Yeah. Our chair of the board, Denise Feeser, please come up. I think there's enough shovels. Some of them. Sister Mary Beth, you have to be up here. We have to have a Franciscan shovel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We'll share one.
Am I missing anybody? I'm doing pretty well here. Let's all grab a shovel. There's going to be a photo op. We're going to send it to Phil and Bridget. So we got to do this in some coordinated fashion.
We don't get to wear a hard hat.
Well, I think we should for effect. I mean, this is,
So windy out today?
you sure we have enough?
Jennifer and I can share.
I like the Caito-Wagner chair. Mr. Elby.
Everybody looks. That would have been good.
Got to have your hats on or OSHA will fine us. Okay, pick up a shovel, please, because we're going to do this when I'm going to count. I will. Everybody have a shovel? Here's a shovel. So I get one. Now, what we do here when we do groundbreakings is we say.
Apparently not.
Now, back when I was in school, the sisters corrected me. I didn't have to correct the sisters. But I see things
Times
are
are
changing.
changing.
Times are changing. Well, what are we going to do? So what we do is we always say 1, 2, 3, and then go nights when we've done a lot of groundbreakings, and I've been part of them. So we want to keep the tradition going. 1, 2, 3, go nights. There we go.